now, come and sit in Virasana, here or heron's pose. Now, this is a very easy seat, but if you find that it hurts your ankles, then elevate your hips so there's a little bit less pressure on the tops of your feet. Tariq, good to see you. And take a moment, as always, now to wrap your inseams towards each other. Then use your hands and press your thigh bones down, and notice how the sacrum broadens. Then, good morning, Vera. Then skillfully use your hands and lift the buttocks and move it way back in the part, and come to sit on the front edge of your sitting bones. It's a nice little crescendo in your lower back. Then a joyful lift the heart up. It's a brand new day. Allow the shoulders to broaden. Allow the low tip of your shoulder blades to hug ever so lightly towards your spine, and softly close your eyes. And as long as you close your eyes, allow your inner gaze now to narrow toward the tip of your nose, and just allow your eyes to settle. And as you soften your tongue over the roof of your mouth, allow the tongue also to settle. And allow your bones to settle. And take a moment now just to listen to your thoughts, which is always a frightening situation, but they are indeed your thoughts. And use this moment now to let go of what doesn't serve or uplift you anymore. And take a moment now to listen carefully for the sound of your breath. So when all that chatter of the mind is a nice roaring, if not purring, or hissing sound to the breath, so take time to listen carefully for the sound of your breath. And allow the breath to lift the spine a little bit taller, not your shoulders, not your chin, but a nice internal lift. And allow the breath this morning to fill you and soften you from the inside out. At the end of the next exhale, empty everything out. Take a big breath in, everyone. Nice big breath in. Expand your rib cage. And a nice full sweet breath out. Try that action again. Nice big breath in. Nice full sweet breath out. Now breathe yourself to a comfortable level, and together let's all do around a couple of Bati breath, 108 rapid pumps. Begin to slow the breath down. Exhale, 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 exhale completely. Inhale, take a full breath in. Exhale and empty out fully. Squeeze all the air out and a little bit more and a little bit more until there's a nice lifting of the pelvic floor in and up. Let's hold the breath out for 35 seconds, Vanessa. Now slowly lift the breath into your upper chest. Expand your chest towards your chin. Create a double chin. Take your chin back and down and retain that breath. 40 seconds on the clock. Release your chin lock, your navel lock, and allow the air to seep out the nostrils, please. Take a big breath in, everyone. Continue to sit quietly. The light without the head forward is always bound to the beauty of this new day. Raise your head, release your hands to your thighs, and softly open your eyes. Good morning, everyone. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. Good morning, Susan. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. And again, stretch the arms out up and above. Let's take a gentle twist to the left, releasing your right into the outside of your left knee. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Let's take the same twist if it's the right, releasing your left into the outside of your right knee. And again, circle the arms out up and above. Let's take a deeper twist to the left and hold it this time. Now lift the side body tall. As you stand broad in that right hip, turn your right belly, turn that left rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you turn. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. They say that same twist if it's the right, releasing your left into the outside. Tell it was gorgeous. Now, joyfully lift the heart up. As you firmly place onto your back, turn again that left belly, turn that right rib cage, turn the heart, and allow your head to follow. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Exhale, release your hands to cup your knees. Now inhale and look up. Exhale and softly round your back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Give it a go, Donna. So beautiful. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Really roll through the spine. Inhale, you look up, exhale, you round. These are exercises for our organs, especially our kidneys, especially this exercise is for our kidneys. Really flush them out. Now inhale and look up. Exhale and bring it back into a neutral spine. Use your hands and cup your heels, the heels. Tariq, hug the knees a little closer towards each other. And very soon, take your hips in big juicy circles to the right. Roll nice circles to the right. Again, we go right back into our kidneys. So we get to move our waters around. It's a wonderful way to flush out the kidneys. The kidneys are like our personal toilets. We have to flush them constantly. Nice circles to the right. And link your breath to this movement, then pause and stir the body down to the left, the direction of baseball. When we stir to the right, we stir in the direction of time. Time moves to the right. When you play baseball, you run to the left. I know absolutely nothing about baseball except that it runs to the left. Gen 40, you probably know more than I do. I actually grew up playing cricket, not baseball. Mm-hmm. And then bring it back to center. Inhale, you look up. Exhale, you round. And just go back and forth one more time. Just to get the spine a bit warm, getting the kinks out of the spine. But most importantly, to flush your waters out. Now, inhale, look up. Beautiful work. Exhale, bring it back into a neutral spine. Beautiful work, everyone. Shift yourself forward into your hands and your knees this morning. It's so good to see everyone, including you, Amy, and DeVoe. So beautiful to see everyone. And Susan, good morning. And come onto your hands and your knees, everyone. Beautiful. Then move the knees another 2-3 inches back, tuck the toes under, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. And take the dog for a walk. Then begin to pedal your legs as you stretch onto the hands. Really pedal through your legs. Then pause and stretch down into your right heel and your left hand, please, Vera. Then stretch down into your left heel and your right hand, please, Tariq. Again, right heel, left hand. Left heel, right hand. Right heel, left hand, and make that right foot ever so slightly pigeon-toed as you put more weight into the thumb side of that left hand. Again, left heel, right heel, the same broad select of your left thigh, the same ground to the thumb side of your right hand. Then when trying to height the balls of your feet, then bend the knees, let your lower belly rest against your thighs. No difference in sticking your buttocks out. Then look up between your thighs and see if you can see the back wall. Nod the head, yes. Shake the head, no. And take a moment now to flutter your lips. Now, keeping that lifting your backside, stretch the center of your heels down towards the floor. Then stretch your pubis forward, stretch your belly button forward, stretch your sternum forward. As you wrap your armpits towards the midline, so you can align your triceps with your cheeks. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take a measure. Through a step the knees, push it right back into a down dog. Again, ride the breath forward into a plank. Through a step the knees, push it right back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin onto the floor. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Lift your hands off the floor, lift your thighs off the floor, lift your legs off the floor, and come into the floating chaturanga. Take a big breath in, please. Go full breath out. Kiss your hands back onto the floor, your feet back onto the floor, and shift yourselves right back onto your hands and your knees, Farah. Onto your hands and your knees. And walk that left inner foot forward. Sweep your right arm onto your left arm, come onto your right shoulder and onto your right temple. Place that left against your sacrum, bring balance section in your knees. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. Take the gaze, please, into the left corners of your eyes. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you draw that left hip back in line with your right, allow that rotation to happen across the lower tips of your shoulder blades. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Climb right back onto your hands and your knees, everyone. Then walk that right inner foot forward. Sweep your left arm under your right arm. Come onto your left shoulder and onto your left temple. Place that right against your sacrum. As you bring balance action to your hips, turn out from the left down to the right shoulder and extend that right arm towards the ceiling. Taking the gaze, please. Oh, so beautiful tree. Into the right corners of your eyes. Susan, lift your chin away from your chest. And again, beautiful. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you draw that right hip back in line with your left, allow that rotation now to happen across the lower tips of your shoulder blades. Take a big breath in, please, Donna. With a full breath out. Climb right back onto your hands and your knees, everyone. That was just beautiful. Again, keep looking forward. Move the knees under 2-3 inches back. Joy. Tuck the toes in and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Again, stretch down to the head, lift up to your seat. Ground down to the center of your heels. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the chest, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Again, stretch down to the head, lift up to your seat. Ground down through your heels. Step that left foot flat to the floor. Extend your right leg high. As you bend your right knee, roll that left hip under your right. Turn the gaze into your left armpit. Then look up to see your right heel. Please flex that right foot. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back through center. Step that right foot alongside your left. Extend your left leg high. As you bend your left knee, roll that right hip under your left. Now turn the gaze into your right arm as you square the shoulders. Allow that rotation now to happen across below your belly button. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Inhale back through center. Now kiss that left foot flat to the first. Now both hands are flat against the floor. Both feet are flat against the floor. Micro bend your knees and lift your hips up towards the sky. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Remeasure your dog. So let's set the knees, push it right back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Lower your knees onto the floor, look forward. Bend a bit to a right angle and take a sissy push up. Surrender the hips. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the chest, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Keeping that right foot in front of your left, shifting things to the left, right hand to your right hip. As you bring your pelvis to the right, extend that right arm towards the ceiling. As you turn that left arm back towards the sky. Take a full breath in, please, Vanessa. A full breath out. Kiss that right hand to the floor. Shift everything to the right, left hand to your left hip. As you lift up the line to your shoulders, turn that right arm towards the ceiling. Extend your left arm away from the midline. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Kiss that left hand to the floor and push it right back into a down dog, keeping those shoulder blades on your back. Now, with the toes tucked on, everyone, whip yourselves into an up dog, into a modified up dog, and get a nice broadness in the back of your thighs. Now, bend your wrist to a right and then come into Chaturanga and Bakasana. Uncurl your toes and lift yourselves into an up dog. Roll the toes, please, and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Take a full breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Now, very slowly, walk your feet towards your hands. And as you arrive at the front of your mat, everyone, place 2 fists between your arches and find your hip width distance apart. Now, bend the knees where the bell of the chest can rest against your thighs and take off opposite elbows. Nod the head again, yes. Shake the head again, no. And as always, flutter your lips. Switch elbows and take a moment now to sway yourselves from side to side. We go right into our intercostal muscles. Now rock it back to center, everyone. Keep that bend in your knees and interlace your hands behind your back. And bring the heels of the hands to kiss. As you hug those shoulders onto your back, straightening it away from your sacrum as you begin to rock back and forth in your ankles. Small movement without lifting your toes, without lifting your heels. Let the head go, let the neck go, the thoughts go. Now rock it back to center, everyone. Hands to hips, elbows towards each other. Use the front body lift your orbit to stand. Straighten the arms out up and above the head. Now hook your thumbs overhead. Shift the hips over to the right and take a giant leap over towards the left. As you smartly now turn that left arm to the right, so you get to lean back into it and follow the breath in your right lung. Inhale back into center, unhook, rehook. Shift it to the left and take a giant leap over towards the right. And begin to wrap now that right arm to the left, you get to lean back into it. Take a big breath in, please, Vera. A full breath out. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, release your arms alongside your board. Hook the thumbs, take them all the way overhead and back. Dive forward, interlace your hands behind your back. And again, peek the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Swing the arms forward. Hook the thumbs, take them overhead and back. Dive forward, kiss your hands onto the floor, step the left leg long behind you. Left knee down. Hook the thumbs, take them all the way ahead and back. Hands down, please, and step it back into a down dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the toes, please, and push it right back into a down dog. Step the left foot between your hands. Right knee down. Hook the thumbs, take them overhead and back. Hands down, Tariq. Step the right foot forward. Hook the thumbs, take them all overhead and back. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your ball. And again, stretch the arms out up and above the head. Exhale and swan dive your hands to the floor, joy. Inhale to lengthen. Step the left leg long behind you. Pause. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling, taking the gaze, please, into the right corners of your eyes. Again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. As you draw that right hip back in line with your left, sweep your right arm alongside your right ear and lean back into it. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Left hand down and step it back into a down dog this morning. Donna, that's just gorgeous. Ride the breath forward into a plank kneel. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves into a low cobra. Curl the heart up into a queen cobra. Roll the tail gently forward and push it right back into a down dog. Step the left foot between your hands. Extend that left arm towards the ceiling, taking the gaze, please, into the left corners of your eyes. Down, please, bend that front knee some more. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. Now, as you draw that left hip back in line with your right, sweep your left arm alongside your left ear, and again, lean back into it. Vanessa, it's just gorgeous. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Left hand down, step the right foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. And again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Exhale and jackknife your hands back to the floor, please. Inhale to lengthen. Step, jump, or run back into a plank. Take out a Chaturanga knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. Roll the toes, we then push it right back into a down dog. Inhale, extend the right leg high behind you. Now, without that thud, lunge that right foot alongside your right thumb. Climb onto tender fingers and use your blocks. And straighten, please, your right leg. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and bend. Pause. So once you come into a high lunge. And expand from the heart center into the fingertips. Now, as you wrap your armpits toward the midline, firmly lift onto your back as you joyfully lift your heart up. Take a big breath in again, and a full breath out. Place both hands to the floor and step it back into a plank kneel. Take out a Chaturanga knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. Well, that helps me to push it right back into a down dog. Extend the left leg high behind your jaw. Now, without that thud, step that left foot alongside your left thumb. Climb onto tended fingers or use your blocks and straighten again your left leg. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale to straighten, Susan. Exhale and then pause. So long as you can come back into a high lunge. Now, allow the arms to mix into your heart, not your shoulders. So as you wrap your armpits toward the midline, draw the blades onto your back as you effortlessly lift the sternum up. Take a full breath in, please. A full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor. Step the right foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Heel toe your feet as wide as the sticky mat and lower yourselves into a squat. Again, if your heels don't make it to the floor, then pleat your mat and place under your heels or sit in a block, as demonstrated by a few of my friends there. Various probably sit in a block. Oh, yes. How well do I know them? Now, joyfully lift the harder. So, Talia, now I know exactly who you are. How are you, love? Good to see you. Slide that right over your and as you anchor into your fingertips, extend your left arm away from the midline. And again, expand from the heart center into the fingertips. Now, as you press the knee against the shoulder, turn that right belly, turn that left rib cage, turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Take a full breath in. Vanessa, lift your chin off your chest. Have a full breath out. Have the hands meet back in front of the heart. And again, skillfully lift the heart up. Slide your left shoulder in front of your left knee as you anchor into your fingertips. Extend your right arm up to the sky. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And then press the knee against the shoulder. And turn that left belly, turn that right rib cage. Turn the heart, turn your gaze, everyone. Take a big breath in, please, Vera. With a full breath out. Have the hands feet back in front of the heart, joy. And again, joyful, lift the heart up. Kiss your fingertips to the floor, lift your seat towards the ceiling. And again, peep the heart forward, Tariq. Heel tail, those feet under your hips. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees as long as you then come into your chair pose. Inhale up to stand. Exhale again, release your hands in front of your heart. Again, bend the knees, notice and come back into your chair pose, please. Exhale, release your hands to the floor, everyone. Inhale to lengthen. Step, jump, or run back into Chaturanga and Bakasana. Take knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. Roll the toes, we then push it right back into a down dog. Step the right foot alongside your right thumb. Turn that left knee to a 45-degree angle. So now it's in coming to your warrior one. Backstroke your arms, please, and interlace your fingers. Inhale and straighten your right and then square it to 9 o'clock as you joyfully lift the heart up. Rebend that front knee, fold over, and come into the down warrior. Now stretch out into the legs. And as you hug the heels toward you, draw that right hip back as you bring your left hip forward. Now keeping that broad in your sacrum, lift yourselves back into warrior one. Into warrior, oh, lovely, Vanessa. As you wrap your armpits towards the midline, joyfully lift the heart, the same as leaning back into it. Take a big breath in, Vanessa, bend the front knee, have a full breath out. Hands down, everyone, and step it back into a down dog. Donna, that was gorgeous. Lunge the left foot between your hands, turn that right heel to a 45-degree angle. Long as you can come back into your warrior one. Backstroke your arms, Tariq, and interlace your fingers, please. There, that was lovely. Inhale and straighten your left leg. Now we're working square the hips this way, 9 o'clock. Seamless, lift the heart up. Staying present in that right foot, rebend your front knee, fold over, and come into the dying warrior. Again, find contact between shoulder and knee. As you're pressing at the shoulder, draw that left hip back as you broaden the back of that right thigh. Donna, lift the hand away from your buttocks. Breathe. Oh, there it is. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, without changing that front knee, Vanessa, lift yourselves back into warrior one. It's a very nice, Susan. Bend that front knee some more. As you wrap your armpits towards the middle, throw this onto your back as you joyfully lift the heart up. Take a full breath in, please. So beautiful, everyone. Have a full breath out. Hands down, please, and step it back into a down dog. Good morning, Tariq. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Take out the Chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to an up dog or a low cobra. Well, that helps me then push it right back into a down dog. Again, stretch out to the hands lift up so your seat as you micro bend your knees so you lift and blossom your seat. Breathe in. Talia, lift your chin ever so lightly away from your chest. There you go. Have a full breath out. Bend the knees, look between the hands. Step, jump, or run your feet forward this morning. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees as long as you can come back into your chair pose, everyone. It's the chair pose. Now, very skillfully, shift the weight into your right foot. Stack your left foot with your right. Double wrap the legs if you can. Extend your arms forward. As you firm the blades onto your back, stack your right elbow with your left and fight to hold on to your wrist this morning. Now, in that elbows in line with your shoulders, hinge and creases, fold over, and come into the sleeping eagle. Breathe in. And again, if you can't find a balance, put a block under your left foot. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Inhale up to stand. Starburst right into your warrior two. Into your warrior two. Oh, isn't that lovely? Turn the palms up. Tilt back and come into reversed warrior. Vanessa, please bend your front knee. Then one stretch out into the legs. And as you hug the heels, bring it strongly to the pelvic floor up. As you follow the breath now in your right lung. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Release your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the right shoulder, right shoulder. So again, Talia, the right leg is forward, the right leg is forward. Now, press, no, left arm go up, left arm go up, left arm, the back heel is down now, the back heel is down. Now, pressing against the shoulder and turn that right belly, turn that left rib cage. If there's a bind in the practice, do not hold back. Knee press shoulder. Take a full breath in, please. Go full breath out. Lift yourselves back into warrior two. Turn the palms up again, Donna. Tilt back and come into reverse to warrior. Now try to stretch out to the legs and continue to bring it strong to the pelvic floor by hugging those heels. Vanessa, bend your front knee by hugging the heels energetically towards each other. Take a big breath in, please, Vera. Keep bending that front knee, everyone. Have a full breath out. Release your right forearm to your right thigh or your right shoulder to the outside of your right knee. Left hand to your left hip. As you're pressing against your shoulder, turn again that right gut, turn that left rib cage, sweep your left arm alongside your left ear. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you firm the shoulder blades onto your back, turn your right armpit to the left. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Strong legs lift you back into warrior two and hold. Again, stretch out. Everyone can bend that front knee some more. Huh, Susan? And as you expand from the heart center to your fingertips, hug away towards the midline and turn the gaze and want to see your right middle finger. Take a full breath in again. Keep bending that front knee. Have a full breath out. Inhale and exhale. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, everyone. And very smart. Now, pivot the ball of your back foot and square your hips back to 3 at 9 o'clock. Seamlessly shift the weight into that right foot and come into your warrior three. And then really working, get slight bend in your standing knee. As you flex that left foot, draw the shoulder blades down and in onto your back. Now, very smartly, release your right hand under your right shoulder, left hand to your left hip. As you roll that right hip under your left, turn again that right gut, turn that left rib cage, and extend your left arm towards the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Kiss your left hand to the floor and square this back to 3 at 9 o'clock. Now turn the left bone to the right shoulder and extend your right arm to the sky, taking the gaze, Vera, into the right corners of your eyes. Please flex that left foot. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you draw that right hip back in line with your left, Donna is gorgeous. Allow that rotation to happen across the lower tips of your shoulder blades. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Right hand down, step the left foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Again, bend the knees until you come back into your chair pose, Jen. This time, shift the weight into that left foot. Stack your right and lift your left. Double wrap the legs if you can. Extend the arms forward as you plug the legs onto your back. Stack your left arm with your right and fight to hold on to your wrist. Now, inhale that goes in line with your shoulders. Now, hinge your creases, fold over, and come into the sleeping eagle. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a big breath in, please. Camille Colon. A full breath out. Inhale up to stand, Tariq. Starburst right into your warrior two. Beautiful work. Turn the palms up, down pen. Tilt back and come into reversed warrior. Oh, lovely. Now, everyone could bend the front knee some more. Everyone could hug the heels as you follow the breath now in your left lung. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Release your left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. Just on that left side of the body. As you wrap your left buttock under your right, press against the shoulder, and turn that left arm up towards the ceiling. Again, if there's a bind in the practice, do not hold back. Give it a go, Susan. Now lean the head back, Susan. Keep bending that front knee, everyone. Vanessa Goya, it is just gorgeous. Take a full breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Strong as lift you back into warrior two, Donna. Turn the palms up, everyone. Tilt back and come into reversed warrior. Now it's your second go to truly stretch out those legs as demonstrated by young Donna. And continue to hug the heels as your strongest against the pelvic floor, in and up. Now lengthen equals and release that left shoulder to the outside of your left knee or left forearm to your left thigh, right hand to your right hip. Pause and bring balance action to weight in your legs. Sweep your right arm alongside your right ear and come into the extended side stretch or the modified extended side angle. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. And as you wrap that left buttock under your right, turn again that left belly, turn that right rib cage. Very lovely, Akiko. Let's all lean back into it. Take a big breath in, please. Have a full breath out. Strongly lift you back into warrior two. So lovely, Clarie. Now try to stretch out those legs. Now, Vanessa, and continue to bring it strongly to the pelvic floor and up by hugging your heels energetically towards each other. Breathe in. Keep bending the front knee, everyone. Very good, bit of go. Donna, keep bending that front knee, some more love. Take a foot, tally, is everything all right? Have a full breath out. Now, everyone, have the hands feet back in front of the heart. Pivot the ball of your back foot and square your hips back to 3 and 9 o'clock. Now, shift the weight into that left foot as you make your way back into warrior three. Now, keep a slight bend in your left knee and work and lower that right hip in line with your left as you draw that left hip back in line with your right. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Kiss your left hand under your left shoulder. Use a block if you can't find the floor. Right hand to your right hip. As you roll that left hip under your right, extend your right arm towards the ceiling, taking the gaze down to the right corners of your eyes. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. As you wrap that right buttock under your left, turn again the gut, turn again the heart. Turn your gaze, everyone. Big breath in, please, Akiko. Full breath out. Kiss that right into the floor, Tariq, and square this back to 3 and 9 o'clock. Now turn from the right belly to the left shoulder and extend that left arm up towards the ceiling, taking the gaze down to the left corners of your eyes. Everyone should flex that right foot. Now turn again the gut. Turn again the heart. Very control that right leg some more. Have a full breath in, please. That's it, love. Have a full breath out. Left hand down. Step your right foot alongside your left. And again, peep the heart forward. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, slow as you can come into your chair pose. Have the hands meet in front of the heart. Let's take a twist to the right, releasing your left elbow, shows the outside of your knee. As you draw that left knee back in line with your right, turn again the left belly, turn again the right rib cage, then seamlessly to your arms. Release that left hand to the floor, extend your right arm towards the ceiling. Knee press shoulder. Knee press shoulder. Now when glancing to see your right foot, extend your left leg long behind you. And as you hug the heels towards each other, sweep that right arm alongside your right ear or take a bind. And again, lengthen from the hips into the armpits. Oh, beautiful, everyone. Pressing at the shoulder and turn that left armpit up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, everyone. Have a full breath out. Place both hands onto the floor, and as you straighten that right leg, beautiful work. Rebend that front knee, step the left foot forward. I was getting ahead of myself. Step the left foot forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Bend the knees, and come back into your chair pose, everyone. Let's take a twist now to the left, releasing your right elbow, shoulder to the outside of your knee. As you draw that right knee back in line with your left, pressing against the shoulder and turn that right arm up towards the ceiling as you seamlessly to your arms. Then expand from the heart center into the fingertips. Susan, it's just gorgeous. Now glance in to see your left foot. Extend that right leg long behind you. As you anchor, sweep that left arm alongside your left ear or take a bind. That's the Talia. So take your Talia, take your right shoulder to the outside of your left knee. Right shoulder to the outside of your left knee. Now sweep that left arm alongside your left ear. Breathe. Give it a go, Vanessa. Breathe. Breathe. And breathe out. Place both hands back onto the floor and step it back into a down dog, please, Vera. Right back into the dog. Excellent job, Vera. I love the new dog. I like to be in that dog. Oh, look at these girls with their dog. Donna, bend the knees slightly. Lift the buttocks a little bit higher now, Donna. Ah, just beautiful. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down. Lift yourselves into a queen cobra. Extend, push yourselves back into a child's pose. Into a child's pose. Very, very lovely, everyone. Tap the toes under and push yourselves right back into a down dog. Again, stretch hands to the hands, lift up to your seat. Ground down through your heels. Bend the knees, look between the hands, step, jumper, run your feet forward, everyone. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale again, circle the arms out up and above the head. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body, Tadasana. Everyone shift the weight into that right foot and fold your left knee back. Let's take a 5 stretch this morning. Extend your right arm towards the ceiling and bow your index finger to your thumb. Now, in a joyful lift the heart up, press the foot into the hand and the hand back into the foot as you make your way now into Nataraj, Lord of the Dancers. Breathe. Keep hugging that left knee in. And breathe out. Keep lifting that right tricep in line with your right cheek. Take a big breath in, please. A full breath out. Inhale back up to stand. Exhale again, release your arms alongside your body. Joy, everyone, shift away into that left foot and fold your right knee back. Extend your left arm towards the sky and bow your index finger to your thumb. Now again, skillfully lift the heart up. Press the foot into the hand and the hand back into the foot as you make your way back into Lord of the Dancers, Natarajasana. Now really working hugging that right knee towards the midline so you're not pinching in the lower back. Take a full breath in, please. That's gorgeous. A full breath out. Inhale back up to stand, Tariq. Exhale, release your hands to your hips. Elbows towards each other. Step or jump your feet to touch. To touch. Bend the knees so as you can come back into your chair pose. Exhale, release your hands flat to the floor. Now climb onto the balls of your feet and shift the weight into the knuckles of your fingers. Bend the elbows, fit the knees into your armpits, bend the elbows. Now shift the weight into your knuckles and take flight into Bakasana, the crane pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Give it a go, Donna. Take a full breath. Lift one foot at a time, Donna. Give it a go, Mela. Just lovely, everyone. Oh, Tariq, that was just gorgeous. Step your feet back onto the floor and lower yourselves back into a closed knees child's pose. Into a closed knees child's pose. Beautiful work, everyone. And take a moment now to reconnect with your breath. The rise, the fall, the expansion, the contraction of the breath. Now, very smartly, reach across and take a look opposite elbows. Now, keep the elbows where they are. Extend your arms and interlace your fingers, please. And interlace the heel of your hands. Rest the crown of your head to the floor. Rest the back of your head against the heels of your hands. Tuck the toes under your knees off the floor. Walk your hips under your shoulders. The rest is up to you. Headstand. Keep walking in, Vanessa. Keep walking in. Keep walking in. Keep walking in, Vanessa. I'll tell you when you're there. Keep walking in. Keep walking in. Keep walking in. And a little bit more, Vanessa. And a tad bit more, Vanessa. Now float your legs off the floor. Thank you. Beautiful work. Again, if you're not inverting this morning, then by all means go around the dolphin. If you look on your screen, you'll see Donna Penn. She's on the second row. She's doing the dolphin. So look for Donna Penn. She's wearing black and blue. and she's doing the dolphin where she's just riding back and forth. But if you notice, she keep her gaze forward, so she's not rounding in her upper back. If you're upside down, Susan and the other girls, take a leg variation. Or not. Or do another round of the crow. Do another, some sort of arm balance. Oh, that was just lovely, Vanessa. Let's all meet back into a child's pose. Right back into a child's pose. Keep the head down. No head rushes. Good work. If you're away from your spot in the room, make your way back into the room, please, Akiko. And let's all meet back into the down dog, everyone. Let's do another arm balance. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Shift everything against the left, right into your right. And this time, stack your legs. Sweep your right arm alongside your right ear. Beautiful work. Place your left against your, where your leg should be. Place that right foot on top of your left thigh. And lean back into it. Give it a go, Vanessa. Go right back where you are. Now lift the hips a little bit higher. And bring your pubis towards me. Big breath in, please. That's it. Full breath out. Foot down, hand down, and push it right back into a down dog. Joy, you're not too sure where we're going? I'm going to do this side as well. Everyone, ride the breath forward into a plank. Shift everything to the left, to the right. Left hand to your left hand. And this time, stack your legs. Sweep your left arm alongside your left ear. Place the sole of your right foot to your left foot to your right in seam. And again, lean back into it by wrapping that right armpit up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, please. And a full breath out. Foot down, hand down, and push it right back into a down dog. The good news is that we'll get to do that again, Tariq. Vanessa, loving the dog. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Lower your knees, your chest, your chin onto the floor. Lift yourselves into a queen cobra. Roll the chest, please, and push it back into a down dog, split extending the right leg high behind you. Then bend your right knee and flip the DOG, and flip the DOG, and flip it open. Then everyone, let the pubis way up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, please. Send the balls of your feet. Come forward somewhere towards your hands, Vanessa. So the shoulder is right below the wrist. Take a big breath in, please. That's lovely, everyone. Do a full breath out. Left hand down and push it right back into a down dog. Split extend the left leg high behind you. Now bend your left knee and flip the DOG. Good work, Joy. Flip it open, Joy. Flip it open. Get the hand off the floor. Put the foot on the floor, Joy, behind you. Step that left foot behind you, Joy, behind you, and flip it open. So turn your chest up towards the ceiling. So beautiful, Donovan. Come forward, everyone, a bit more towards your head. Oh, that's it. Left hand down and push it right back into a down dog. That was just gorgeous. I'm so satisfied. Ride the breath forward into a plank. Knees down, chest down, chin down, and release everything onto the floor. Let it go all onto the floor. Stretch the legs a little bit longer, and really press your ankle joints into the floor this morning. Interlace your hands behind your back. And just straighten up towards your heels. Just lift your shoulders away from the floor. Now lift things away from your buttocks. Lift your head, your chest, your belly button, your thighs, your legs off the floor. Breathe and feel as straight as you can, the diaphragm, so no bend of the knees. Soft around your eyes and around your lips, everyone. Lift a little bit higher, please, Vera, because you can. Oh, there we go. Now lift the thighs as well, Vera. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Release everything onto the floor and take your arms into a T. Turn onto the left cheek this morning. Onto the left cheek, the one in your face. No, the left cheek, on the left cheek. Bend your right knee. Oh, you're on the left cheek. Bend your right knee. Set the ball of your right foot towards your left hand. Very nice. We were just in this pose. Donna, lift that kneecap up towards the ceiling. See the ball of the foot. Now backstroke your right hand, interlace your fingers, everyone. And stretch that ankle up away from your sacrum. As you feel that nice broadness across your clavicle. Take a full breath in, please. That's beautiful. Go full breath out. Roll right back onto the belly, Joy. Right back onto the tummy. Take the arms back into a T. Very nice. Turn onto your right cheek. Bend the opposite knee, the left knee. Now lift your left, instead of ball, lift your left foot towards your right hand. Backstroke that left hand, interlace your fingers. Very nice. Now work and lift the inlet away from your buttocks and lift that kneecap up towards the ceiling. It's a part of the back bending series. Donna, straighten your right leg. Breathe. Oh, there you go, love. And Donna, stand the ball of that left foot. The ball of the foot. Like I'm gonna, there you go. Roll right back onto the belly, everyone. Right back onto the belly. And stretch the legs a little bit longer. Swing your arms alongside your hips, turn the palms down. Press into the ankles, press into the heels, lift your head, your chest, your belly off the floor, your legs, your thighs off the floor, your hands off the floor, and come into Shalambhasana. Now bend both knees, reach back and heel the tops of your feet, please. Kick your shins toward the back of the room and lift your belly button off the floor. Take a full breath in, please, Vera. Have a full breath out. Release everything onto the floor, Susan. And lift yourself to stand on your knees. Just stand on your knees, please. Again, if you have sensitive knees, then by all means put your blanket against your knees. And this morning, tuck the toes under or not. If you've got a very flexible spine, then point your feet. But make sure that your ankles are not sickled. Kiss your heads against your hips as you wrap that tailbone down and under. Backstroke your right into your right heel, the sole of your foot against your sacrum. Backstroke your left into the heel, the sole of the foot against your sacrum. Drop the head back and take a quick sniffing breath, everyone. Inhale back up. Now point your toes. Hug the knees towards each other. Open your feet as wide as a sticky mat. And come to sit between your heels. Virasana. V for Vera, V for Victor, V for virility. If your hips don't make it to the floor, then by all means sit in a block, but do not sit on your heels. Now hug your knees towards each other, please, Joy. Hug the knees towards each other. The knees towards each other. So the sacrum stays nice and broad. Now walk your hands and foot behind you, fingers are forward. And first come down to the forearms. Without splaying your knees away from the midline. If you can recline fully onto the floor, be my guest. Very nice. Without splaying those knees away from the midline. If you're fully reclined onto the floor, then reach your arms towards the back of the room and fit your elbows into your palms. Very, very nice. Mela, hug the knees towards each other. So you're not working so much in your lower back. That's just gorgeous. It's also a thigh stretch. Let the head go now, Donna. That's it, love. So the lungs are a bit more available. So Talia, with your knees together, come and lay on your back. That's it, love. I know exactly who you are. You're my young friend that I met 2 Saturdays ago. You're in dance school, if I remember correctly. Perfect. Kiss your hands alongside your hips and rock yourselves right back up to sit, please. Very, very nice. Sit outside of that right heel. Sit outside of your right heel, everyone. Extend the legs forward and come and lay in your back. And come and lay in your back. Let's do another back bend. As you step your feet to the floor, everyone. Check to make sure your ankles are right under your knees. Hug your elbows alongside your rib cage. Stretch the knees forward and lift onto your shoulders. You may stay here or take your hands alongside your ears or interlace your hands behind your back. If the hands are alongside your ears, press into the feet, press and lift yourself into a wheel. Or lift your hips and interlace your hands behind your back. That's it, everyone. Choices this morning. Vanessa, Buya, Susan, everyone, If you're in the wheel, climb into the balls with your feet. Go right back into Italia. You were just there. Now, Vanessa, think of straighten your legs. Uh-huh. Give it a go, Susan. Think of straighten your legs and straighten your arms at the same time. Vera, think of straighten your legs now. Just beautiful, everyone. Chin to chest and come on down. That was just gorgeous. And come on down. Happy baby. A happy baby this morning. It's a brand new week. It's a brand new government coming in. It's a happy day. Give yourselves a rock from side to side. Joy, open your knees as wide as your armpits and give yourself a little rock from side to side. The sacrum is nice and broad. A very lovely Donna Pen. Now rock it back to center, everyone. Hug the knees onto your chest and take those knees in circles to the left. Nice juicy circles to the left so we get to soothe the lower back. Then pause, shift the hips over to the right and release both knees over to the left. When it's appropriate, cactus to your arms and turn your head to the right. Just beautiful. Tariq, lift those knees up in line with your belly button. Joy, hips to the right, knees over to the left. Knees to the left, Joy, to the left. To the left, to the left, everything you got, to the left. Oh, that was a terrible, terrible situation. Inhale back into center, everyone. Hug the knees onto your chest, please, Vera. And take those knees and big juicy circles to the right. Yeah, just to soothe the lower back. Then pause, shift hips over to the left and take both knees over to the right. Cactus to your arms. When it's appropriate, turn your head to the left. As you follow the breath now in your left lung. Inhale back into center. We're going to do something I very rarely teach, the shoulder stand. Kiss your hands alongside your hips, create a bit more space behind you. Swing the legs overhead into Halas, into the Plow Pose. Give it a go, Donna. Again, if it's too much on your neck, know that you should put a blanket under your shoulders so you keep that natural wave in your neck. Swing the legs overhead, please, Vera, and interlace your hands behind your back. Vanessa, lift those knees off your forehead and open up your hamstrings some more. So press out through your heels, everyone. Place the hands against your kidneys. They're right on the low tips of your shoulder blades. Lift your legs up to the ceiling, come into the shoulder stand. It's a good counterbalance to the headstand. The shoulder stand, I rarely teach that pose in the morning time. I generally teach that pose in the evening time. It's a wonderful pose to slow the body down. Very, very lovely. Donna, you bring those feet from over your face and bring them more on top of your hips. Thank you, love. In other words, put more weight in your elbows, Donna. Yes, that's it, love. Now open up those hip creases by bringing your legs away from your face. That's just gorgeous. Vanessa, straighten those legs, please. And Vanessa, get rid of that crease in your hips by bringing the legs away from you. Now lift your chin off your chest, Miss Booya. Thank you. Vera, please walk your hands straight on your back towards your shoulder blades. And get rid of that banana in your spine. Thank you. Slowly release the legs back overhead into Halas, the Plow Pose. Point your toes, bend your knees, and either rest your knees against your forehead, use your knees to block your ears, rest your hand against your calves, and encourage your shins a little closer towards the floor. Padasana. Whatever you do, do not turn your head left or right. You'll hurt your neck. But breathe into your kidneys. They're in the middle of your back. Now kiss your hands onto the floor without lifting your head. Roll your spine bone by bone back onto the floor. Wasn't that lovely, Tariq? Rock yourselves right up to sit. Right up to sit, everyone. And extend the legs long. And extend your legs long. We are going to go over maybe about 10 minutes this morning. Hope no one has to run. Do you have to go off to school, Tally? You're homeschooling today, aren't you? Perfect. We love that homeschooling thing, don't we, Donna? Then place the sole of your right foot to your left inseam. Right foot, left inseam. And this morning, work and bring that heel close towards your private parts. And again, the tendency to want to have that left foot out to the side, but allow that left leg to come directly out of your hip. Put a slight bend in your knee. Now lift and turn away to see that left leg, please, Vera. Stretch your left into the inside of your left ankle. Stretch your right into the outside of your left ankle. Bend those elbows out to the side. Still lift your chin off your chest. Bend elbows to the side and fold into it. That's it, Mela. Take the left into the inside first, then take the right. So you're crossing at your wrist. You're crossing at your wrist, Mela. Take the right on the outside. Yes, on the outside of your feet. Yeah. Now bend the elbows out to the side, please, Mela. Bend your elbows and pull your chest through into that space. That's just gorgeous. Let's not look back at our private parts, but keep looking forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Lift yourselves right back up to sit. Let's switch legs, please, Vanessa. Place the sole of your left foot to your right inseam. Now lift and turn your belly to see that leg. Stretch your right and out to the inside of your right ankle. Stretch your left and the other side. Bend a little to the side. Keyword, fold into it. And fold into it. That's just gorgeous. Keep looking forward. Don't look back. So Talia, lift your chin off your chest. Put a slight bend in that right knee. Yeah, there you go, love. So you get a lift off your lower back. Tariq, that's just gorgeous. Bend the others out to the side some more, please, Tariq. And pull your chest through. Just lovely. Lift yourselves right back up to sit. Bring the soles of your feet to touch, Joy. And bring the soles of your feet to touch. And slide those heels a good comfortable distance away from your pubis so you're not rounding in your lower back. Then as you joyfully lift the heart up, bend elbows in front of your knees, fold over, and fit your nose into the arches of your feet. Give it a go, Vanessa. Vanessa, get rid of that banana in your spine. Stick your chest out. Thank you. Now draw those shoulders back. Yeah, and pull your chest through. Tariq, that's it. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Lift yourselves right back up to sit, everyone. Use your hands and close your knees. Keep that bend in your knees. Fit your knees into your armpits and wrap your hand around your feet. Now, keeping the knees in your armpits, Mela, move the buttocks a few wiggles back. Or just slide the buttocks further back. That's a wonderful way now. So, Talia, hold on to your feet. Hold on to your feet. The feet, not the knees. Now let the knee, and now move your buttocks all the way back. Maybe to straighten your leg. On the floor. Just move your buttocks, slide your buttocks further back. Then fold into it. Flex your feet, love. Keep moving the buttocks back, Talia, all the way back, all until the legs are straight. That's it, love. Now let the head go, let the neck go, let the thoughts go. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Now come up into a back bend. So come up with the front of your body. Then walk the hands, that's it, Vanessa. Walk the hands a foot behind you. Fingertips up forward. Step your feet to the floor, please, Susan. Stretch your knees forward and lift your hips up. Then drop the head back and take a quick sniffing breath. Chin to chest. Bring your hips between your hands. I wasn't planning on doing that this morning, but since Talia did it, let's do it with her. Put the buttocks down, Talia. Take out the back of your knees now. Lift your toe tips to knee level, eye buckle above your hairline. Extend the arms forward or up towards the ceiling. Or still hold on to your thighs. Take a big breath in, please, Vera. Have a full breath out. Lower yourselves halfway down into Ardha Navasana. Big breath in, please. Full breath out. Release everything onto the floor. Take your legs as wide as the sticky mat. Take the arms a good 6 degrees away from your body and give yourself permission now to completely let go into the support of your floor and the comfort of your breath. Great job, everyone. Now very slowly begin to deepen your breath. And allow the breath to create movement in your fingers, in your toes. Draw the right knee up. Draw the left knee up. And roll onto your side. Whatever side is appropriate to roll onto that side. Chin to chest, press into your top arm, and lift yourself back up to sit. Find a seat that brings comfort to your hips. Have the hands meet in front of the heart, please. And as always, before we rush off into the week, into the day, take a moment now to connect with one thing that you're grateful for today. It's not the Oprah show. You don't have to write a journal, just one thing. Then light to bow the head forward. It's always bound with love, compassion, forgiveness, and great gratitude, which will bring you true joy. Namaste. Great.